Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Judy Alley.
And I'm David Bradley. First at 6, COVID-19 symptoms can be debilitating and devastating while you suffer from the illness. But what happens after you recover from the virus? ABC 7's Matt Kinchla looks for answers.
Some common COVID-19 symptoms include cough, fatigue, fever, shortness of breath, and more. While some patients recover and feel fine, others face severe after effects from the virus. The virus can be deadly. While many suffer severely from the virus, the large majority survive. Though, according to Northwest Texas Hospital Chief Medical Officer Dr. Brian Wise, health complications can arise.
I think the biggest thing is the shortness of breath, or at least the feeling of reduced pulmonary capacity for sometimes weeks afterwards. So I've heard that from a number of patients when they just don't feel like they can get their breath like they used to prior to the infection. And the other thing is in those that lost their sense of taste or smell, that can persist for weeks too. So those are the two most common things I've heard from people who have recovered from the virus but have these ongoing symptoms.
A Texas man and his wife who beat the virus are still dealing with after effects. He says, simply put, it was the worst experience of his life.
The best thing that I can tell you is this isn't a hoax. This is real. It's difficult when it hits your family and you can say, oh, I'm not going to wear my mask, or I'm not going to do this, or I'm do that. Wait till it hits your family. You'll have a different opinion.
Even though he is now tested negative for the virus, he is still struggling with fatigue and more.
And it's difficult to recover from. It's been 4.5 weeks. I still have a cough that I'm dealing with. I'm still short on breath. My energy levels are not quite where they need to be. I feel like I'm about 80% on my energy level after, 4 weeks.
He says COVID-19 does not discriminate. It's not a political battle. It's simply a battle for your life.
COVID-19 doesn't pick its victims. It doesn't matter if you're Republican, Democrat, liberal, or otherwise. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, blue, yellow, whatever. It hits you, it hits your family, and it hits hard.
Both he and his wife are feeling much better. However, they are concerned about long-term effects the virus might have had on their organs. Reporting in Amarillo, I'm Matt Kinchla, ABC 7 News.